Good morning, collective. We're going to get us another relationship reading. I'm a little under the weather. I think my sinuses or something are catching up to me with all this weather changing the way it has. But yeah, let's get a message. Remember, take what fits, leave what doesn't. Use your own discernment. Reverse the roles if you need to. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly, okay? If you hear the noise in the background, that's my cats acting catty. You know how cats are. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to pull an overall energy of the situation of this relationship. Like, what's going on overall in this situation of who we're about to pull in. Please and thank you, Spirit. What is the overall energy of this relationship we're about to talk about for the collective? Have faith. Okay. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. Spirit's telling you to have faith in a relationship. That's good. I like seeing that, okay? Having faith. Something is meant to flourish between you and another person. Spirit's saying have faith that your relationship will flourish. And they're reminding me of a dream I just had. It's the weirdest thing. I was at work, and then my coworkers were like, come on, let's go to this class. It's kind of work related. So I get in this class, and I'm sitting there, and there's this big book in front of me, and this guy gets up at the front, and he starts talking about, crystals and amulets. And I realize I'm in a class that's teaching me about how to protect myself, like protection spells, protection, rituals and things like that. And so I'm doing the class, and then I get up to leave the class, and I walk past the guy that was teaching the class, and I don't know, I recognized him, but I don't know him. It was weird. It was a really weird feeling. But I feel like that was someone that, I don't know, I'm supposed to know. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I guess because maybe you haven't met your person yet. Maybe you have. I don't know. Maybe you're going to meet a person. But have faith. The angels are working behind your relationship. It's meant to flourish. You're meant to have a flourishing relationship. So if you're in a relationship currently and it's not flourishing, have faith that you're going to have a positive, uplifting, flourishing relationship, okay? Maybe, if you're in a relationship and it's not flourishing, then that's not the relationship for you. I'm just saying. I feel like have faith is saying you deserve to have a flourishing relationship. And the angels are working behind the scenes to make this happen for you. Something that I have learned throughout my life, and something that I've told other people along the way is we can't fix you can't fix somebody, right? If someone's not showing up in the present moment with you, matching your energy, ready to do the work or build or respect you, or if they're not a true partner, then you're doing yourself a disservice by trying to wait around for that person to become a true partner, right? I've learned that because I've always been a fixer. I've always been the one to want to, make excuses for people or give them, justification for their actions and things like that, right? Waiting, I see their potential type thing. I see people's potential. When I look at people, I don't care who they are, I always see their light. And that's a blessing, but it's been a curse too, because that light that I see in people is what makes me want to help them see it too, or wait until they see it. And that's always been a disservice to me. So I'm just going to share that with y'all before we get into this actual situation that we're about to get into. So regardless of where you're at right now, just know that you deserve to be in a relationship that is flourishing. And if that's not what you have right now, take a step back and re-examine, okay? That's just my advice from personal experience, okay? So just know that you deserve a relationship that will flourish. Be grateful for all that you're going through, all that you've been through, because Spirit's using it for a reason, right? There's never a reason to beat yourself up over any of your experiences, okay? Just learn and grow and be grateful that you have the opportunity and the eyes to see and the ears to hear, okay? Not everybody does. Stay optimistic, right? Don't beat yourself up. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. It's a requirement, right? If you want a flourishing relationship, you got to be in that flourishing energy yourself, right? So staying optimistic is very important. And, you know, people are like, well, it's hard. I've gone through this. I've gone through that. It's hard to stay optimistic, and I understand that. But I guarantee you, if you change your thinking on that and you just find one or two things to be grateful for, even during your storms, be grateful for the sun is shining, or, you know, be great. Just focus on the small gratitudes. Before you know it, you're gonna be able to be grateful for the big things again. Okay, and you will train your brain to look for the optimistic side of life versus looking at everything in a negative way, or beating yourself up when things don't go the way you want them to, and when you get hurt, becoming a victim. Like, you have to train yourself the way you think to overcome that, right? And it's a process, and it takes time, and it's part of the healing process to be able to do that. So just be lenient on yourself. Give yourself grace, okay? Tell me about my feminine side of the story. Yeah, you're coming out of outdated thinking, right? You're not looking back to the past, feminine. Okay, you're breaking free from conditioning. You're no longer replaying past events over and over in your head. Beautiful. I love that. I love that this energy is in reverse. I can feel it. I feel the shift. Do you, collective? I know I do, right? So yes, sudden changes. You've gone through a lot of sudden changes in your life. A lot of shocking news, right? Things have happened to you. I see that, but you're not a victim. And so you've had some epiphany about an upheaval that has caused your transformation, feminine. That's what I'm getting for you. What about your masculine? Your masculine who you're meant to flourish with. Let's see what his energy looks like. Tell me about the masculine who this feminine is meant to have this flourishing, faithful, optimistic relationship with. Okay, not today. He's stubborn. So this masculine, maybe his current energy is he's feeling hurt. He's avoiding a conversation. Okay, he's still angry about something. And so he's not dealing with something. Yeah, he could be, savoring the moment, feeling, okay, so this might be a friend of yours that, right, you could meet as friends here, and he's going to feel uplifted by you. I feel like this not today energy, it could be as pertaining to you, or it could be what he's coming through, right? What he's trying to heal from and get over here is, he's used to shutting people out. He's used to avoiding the hard conversations. He reacts out of his anger issues. But it looks like you might meet this masculine over coffee. It doesn't have to be coffee, but he's going to be interested in meeting with you, feeling uplifted. I feel like you guys are going to build a base of a friendship here. You already have a base of a friendship, Spirit's telling me, right? You guys have known each other before is what I'm hearing. More about this masculine before we run out of time. I know I spend all the time talking about my perspective for you guys, my advice for y'all. But I felt like it needed to be said for whoever this message is for. Anything else for this masculine, Spirit? We're out of time almost here. Okay, yeah, so separation, Cupid's arrow, stabbed in the back, self-indulgent. This is what he's healing over, Okay?